Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to have a look at this another bootleg kit. This is the F90 1100 fighter, or this is actually the F90 Gundam bootleg kit, which I also got and I want to try it out. So in terms of the manual, it looks quite good. Probably a direct copy, I would say, very much so. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Everything black and white. Manual is probably a carbon copy, as I mentioned just now. Yeah, looks nice. It even has illustrations of when you put in the mission packs, what you need to remove out from the kit to fit the mission packs. Yeah, and then it has a decal guide, which means that it also has waterslide decal. So let's have a look at the parts. Parts looks quite okay. Let's assemble it and see the quality of plastic. And as mentioned, waterslide decals, and it has also some piping that's included here. Small piece of waterslide decals, the blue runner, right, and some of the gray parts, right. I think the F90 kit is a smaller 1100 compared to the rest, right. Some of the bigger white parts, lighter gray internal parts for the kit, more internal parts. It's a interestingly different bluish gray color, I would say. Yeah, and then white, more of the white parts. You can see that they are really quite small, right? Not like the size of normal MGs or 1100 kits. And then which is good, it gives you a action stand as well. So let's go ahead and start building the kit with what we have here. Okay, so I finished the chest, yeah, the head, and the two arms. I almost lost this red piece here, and thank God I found it. But anyway, there's some undergated parts on this kit, which is kind of good and bad. But you can see the fitment is not that great. You can see some gaps here. And plastic wise, it's so-so. Fitment is, except from these other parts, the others are quite okay. Yeah, so that's the body with the head all done. Then I've also done the arms and the shoulders. So let's go ahead and put them in. So you've got this part, which is the shoulder, and then the arms. Yeah, so put them through, and oops, it's better to put it like that, and then thread the arms in. Okay, yep, fits well. You can see that the kit is quite a small kit for 1100, right? Looks more like a HG kit if you ask me, but let's see after we build it how big it'll be. But it does mimic more of a HG type size. Sorry for the focus just now, but yeah, you can see the kit with the arms, chest, and head all done. All right, so now next is to build the waist and the two legs. All right, so I finished the waist, as you can see here. Quite a unique design, I would say. And then the legs, yeah, how it looks like. And then the feet. So in the manual, you actually assemble the waist, and then the feet, and then the legs. So let's go ahead and put them together. See, yeah. Being an MG kit, it does have quite a number of parts actually. So this part's a little bit not so flush, if you can see, but it's blocked by the shield of the leg, so I guess it's not too bad. Let's put it on the waist now. Fits okay, fits in easily, not difficult, not hard. Yeah, and let's go for the other leg. Yeah, so all in. Yeah, so yeah, so that's the waist and the legs all done up, right? So let's bring in the body now. and yeah, the body that we assembled yesterday. So let's go ahead and prop it in. Okay, it goes in well. So it's a little bigger than it's looking more like a HG size kit or in between, but yeah, there's a part in, yeah, I don't know why you have it in here, that you actually have to thread in a piece of like a cloth on a piece of wire. You don't really see it. Yeah, you can see it in there, like you can see here. See, there's a wire. This wire part is actually a cloth cover of like wire cloth, I would say. There's one in here and there's one more in here, but yeah, you don't really see it, but that part was a bit difficult to maneuver. Okay, I've actually done the backpack as well, but the thing is, here you can actually have the lightsaber holders, but the funny thing is, the holders for the lightsaber, there is no hole to it, so I need to drill in a hole before I can fit in. So I'm just going to put the backpack in first without that. Really weird, first time I ever encountered. So okay, that's the backpack in, all good. So the next thing is just to do the armor, sorry, not the armor, the shield and the beam saber, right? Okay, looking good. All right, so I finished assembling the gun. Unfortunately, the quality of the rifle or the gun is not so good. You can see it's a little bit bent. Yeah, I don't know why, but it looks a bit bent. While this is the shield. Shield is okay, and it's got an attachment that you can clip onto the arm so that you hold it in place. And then there's these two other things that are similar to the back. I'm not sure what it is, but maybe it's where the ammunition is being stored, and you can click both of them into the position here. Okay, so finish assembling the F90. The biggest disappointment is here. Well, that's why I didn't put it in. The beam sabers didn't have the hole for me to put it in. I may eventually just put some glue and put it in, but let's see. And then here you can see the gaps in the leg, not so good. The rest, it's okay. Then of course the as I mentioned, the crooked gun, so to say. Okay, now the other thing that comes with this kit is this stand, right? But unfortunately, in the packaging that I had, there was a hole, and some of this because this particular stand needs some screws and they are missing, so I kind of like DIY'd a little bit. For example, here they needed a screw for you to fit it in. I found something at home and I screwed it in and then put some glue on this side, because it's two sides that you need to put together and then screw it in. But because the screw that I had was too short, it didn't really work, so I kind of like figured out and just glue this part. You can see in the screw that I have here barely touches this second portion once it threads through, but anyway, it works. And then you can see at the bottom here there is a attachment that comes with a kit that allows you to then prop it up onto this stand here, and yeah, and then you can put him into position, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is do a small little amount of pile lining and then put on the waterslide decals that come with this kit. All right. Okay, so I'm back to now finishing it up by applying the waterslide decals that come with it. It's quite a small piece, and there's not many for you to put, but overall looking quite good. The quality of the waterslide decals is okay, not too bad. It's just that the print may not be so sharp, but it's better than not getting a waterslide decal at all. All right, I'm going to continue and finish up this kit now with the waterslide decals. All right, so the F90 is all done up. I've already decaled it as well, and I put it onto a post which I quite like. So all in all, this kit is, I would give it maybe a 6 out of 10, because there's certain parts which are a bit thin, a little bit of gaps here and there, But the good thing is obviously it comes with this stand. It also comes with waterslide decals, which is definitely a plus. And yeah, the one biggest complaint I have is the gun. Actually, the gun is crooked. Yeah, which is quite a letdown if you ask me. But you know, this is a kit that is not so easy to get, if you know what I mean. But so that now that they have a bootleg version, I thought I'd give it a go, and I mean I'm quite happy with this kit actually. Okay, now this kit is actually quite small, as with the F91 and I think Victory Gundam. I think they're the smaller MGs of the 1100s, so don't expect this to be the normal size of most MGs that you have. All right. So just as a comparison, here is the Ifrit that I had in the last video, and you can compare the size of these two guys. Yeah, you can see the Ifrit is so much larger as compared to the F90 Gundam. But it's a proportion to the actual MS in the anime anyway. All right. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video of this F90 bootleg version is helpful to you. Now there are so many of these coming out, so sometimes I tend to try them just for the fun of it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next video.